Hey guys, how's it going? New day out here at the property. I'm over here getting some water for the trees. Excuse me. Should have watered them yesterday, but I kind of forgot. But remembering now. So been out mowing. I don't know if you can tell, but I've mowed the whole area. Didn't really need mowing, but I did it to help find the areas where the pigs have been and I need to take the drag. And it's quite a bit more of an area. Even though I said it's bad many a times, it's quite a bit more of an area than I anticipated. Luckily, the drag's working good. And I'm going to get out there after I water these trees here in a sec and do a little bit more dragging, but I need to get onto that fence before it gets dark today. Hopefully, and finish that. Like I said, that side should go a lot easier than the first one went. So I'm gonna get to the trees, then get on the drag. All right, we're over here at the trees, and I think they're looking okay. That's one of the first ones I put in. That's also one of the first ones, and that one was. That there is one of the newer ones. Doesn't look as good because the first three were like the best out of the bunch. And then I went back and got the other two. They were, the best out of what was left. So they weren't my first picks, but they were better than what was left. They had another 7 or so of them, but they were no good. So let me get the water put in, and then we'll go do some grading. All right, here we are at one of the pretty bad spots. All in here is torn up, going all up over there. There's a big hole right over there. So just gonna get to working on this real quick and see if I can get it all smoothed out. You might be wondering why, if I haven't caught any of the pigs, if they're gonna come back, and yeah, they might. And I want to be able to tell if they do. I have all these areas that are rooted up. It's hard to remember if something's fresh or not. So if I get it cleaned up, well then I know there's a new area. So let me get working on this. All right, well, if you ask me, it looks a lot better. And I can actually walk on it without falling down or twisting an ankle or something. Yeah, it's just a damn shame. All that grass. I'm glad that drag is not tearing up the grass too much. As you can see, I've been all through here dragging it, and the grass is still all good right in here. Got this big hole that was here. But yeah, I did a little bit over there, and I still got loads more to do over there before that tall grass, all along the bank over here, and right back over there. So lots more to do. I'm gonna drag that around a little bit longer and go work on that fence here in a minute. And we'll catch back up with you then. All right, finally got tired of riding around and dragging and being in all that dust, so I'm over here at the fence now. One thing I should have thought of before when I was putting in that post is to put the fence behind it first and then set it in. Always learning, always can do something differently. So the big thing is just going to be how to get this up and around and through here. There's barbed wire in the way, catching every little thing. Maybe it'll be easier than I was thinking. Be nice to have another set of hands. Alright, I got cords through. Oh, it's catching real good here on the bottom. All right, I'm gonna try to push this to the side. All right, well, I guess that's down in there. That wasn't too bad. Find a way to stretch it a little bit. I don't know if I want to use the tractor because it pulls it awfully tight. But I think I need to put some pressure on it. And I was contemplating whether to use a ratchet strap or not. But I think I'll just barely tug on it with the tractor. So let me try doing that. All right, well, that went a little easier than planned. Went back there pretty easily. Got it tied up. It's not the best, but it looks tight. It's good enough to the ground, so it'll work for me. Now I'm gonna get going and trim up what trees I need to along the fence so I can get this pulled out. I'm already all set up, laid out, got the bricks down. I guess you couldn't see me doing that a second ago, but believe me, they're there. And we'll get this thing pulled out. Hopefully it don't take too long. All right, I went ahead and did a couple off camera, and I got this one and then one more right here that I'm gonna do, and it's going pretty quick. Moved already 10 times as far and than I did in the first hour on the other side. So get this mesquite here out of the fence, and then hit this one over here. All right, got that one. Got that one over there. Got that trimmed back for the most part. And I don't think I have any more to worry about. I might need to run the weed eater with the string on it down here real quick. Got this one here that won't be in the way of our project, but probably should come out along with those that are bending on the fence. But another day's problem. So yeah, let me get weed eater out. I'm gonna weed eat up the grass a little bit more and move on to the next step. All right, I almost got the weed eating all done. Got to the last 10, 15 feet or so. And just right up over there. Needed to come to right about here. And yeah, of course the battery went dead. So I think it'll be good enough. I was doing that so that one, to make it easier to work. Two, make sure the fence laid down flat, good against the ground. Make it all around easier. I don't know what kind of tree this is. It's a nasty one. Big old thorn. Ain't good for nothing. Let's see. You can see it on the camera, how big those thorns are. There's my finger. So yeah, and this is a baby tree. They are, they're even worse when they get bigger. I mean, they keep growing, obviously. I wish I didn't have any on my property, but I got plenty of them. I think that's the same thorn that went into my truck tire one time and caused a flat. All right, that'll keep them away from my side at least. I think we're good enough to roll out the fence here in a minute. Let me go put up all these cutters and chainsaws and whatnot. Come on, get away. I'm hung up on the barbed wire. Jeez. All right, man. Let's go take a break and get back rolling out that fence. All right, went and took my break and put up some of the tools and stuff, and back over here now to try to get this fence strung out. So got to get it on the bucket and get the tractor going and just start backing up. Not much else. Ow, over my foot again. Oh, it's heavy. There she goes, she's in. I hope I can get past this little tree here. Looking at it, it's going to be a tight fit. We just barely made it by that tree, had about that much. So that's a good thing. I trimmed off just the right amount. So let's get this all the way rolled out. Well, I was wondering how close I would get to the end, and I'll say I'm fairly short, probably about 40 feet. Which I didn't know if I'd be short or have too much, but definitely ended up on the short side, but that's way up there by the road. I think I'm gonna continue putting this fence in. Hey, whoa there, whoa there. And go all the way across the front of the property too. Don't see why not. Now for the hard part. This wants to bend that away and get me all tangled up in it. Put a little bit of that in there. Come on. Get this behind here. Get it tacked on. That's gonna be easier said than done. I'm sure of it. Oh man. Yeah. Now not only do I have barbed wire fence, I have my other fence in here too. See if I can get this to lean back a little for now. How am I going to do this? All right, back with a couple of T-posts here. Let's see if we can get some help out of that. Oh man, I know what's wrong. I nailed in this barbed wire strand earlier when I was putting up that other. When I was attaching this fence, I got one of the barbed wires too. That's gonna be fun to get out. It's not easy in this position. Barbed wire in my face. Shoot. There he goes. Got it. Now let's see. Oh yeah, that's much better. Much better. Gotta stay like that without doing that. It's not staying where it should be. It'll stay for a second or two. It's not, it keeps lifting up. Dang it. One-handed, get a foot in there to help. And now she's passed. Not that back there anymore. All right. Well, I'm gonna get this finagled and tied up, and then we'll go down to the other end, put the puller on it, and don't pull too hard this time. That's the key. Well, that was a little more difficult than I was hoping it would be. But I think it's all secure and good and nailed and tied and connected. So next step will be getting down there and get the old thing put on, and try not to mess up so many times this time. The last time was a fiasco, but don't pull hard. That's the key. All right, the moment of truth. See if I learned how to do this or not. Well, I didn't break anything, and I think it's pretty tight. I didn't want to pull any harder because it stopped moving, and it's tight enough. It's gonna stand up. Let's walk down here and check it out. I don't know. It's already, sun's setting. Man, look at that rotten post in there. That thing ain't even holding anything. I'm probably going to just unhook it and come out tomorrow and hook it all up, because day got away from me, and it's gonna get dark on me. Yeah, I think we're good on the tightness. It's starting to stand up back there, if you can see a little bit. So we'll get this done, finished up tomorrow. I'm gonna unhook and go wash up a little and call it an evening. So it is tomorrow. All right, we're back at it. Got super fun task. of putting all the clips on the T-post, and not looking forward to it because it's a lot of T-posts to put up clips on. I mean, there's got to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19, 20, 30. Yeah, there's a lot, and probably 3 clips each. I'm close to around 100 clips that I have to put on. So my hands are going to be sore after that. But ain't nothing to it but to do it. I don't know if you can see that well, but I'll try to show you these little clips here. Just go right around the fence. And unfortunately, right here, it's lining right up with another clip. That doesn't always happen, which is good because it makes it much harder. But just pull it around, get it over the top of that one. And then you just kind of got to bend it over so it doesn't come off. And then pull that one over, and it's up there. And as you can see, that took about 45 seconds or so to put that one on. And it's going to be the same, 3 per pole, going all the way down there. So I'm gonna get to it and bring you on an update a little later. All right, it's been a few minutes. Haven't gotten very far. Got this wooden post here that's pretty rotted, so I need to put in a T-post and keep on going, but it's slow going. I was trying to only put 3 in here, but some places are taking 4. So you get this T-post in here, and then oh my goodness. That was totally crooked. What a pain. All right, she's in there. So clip this up and keep on going down. Well, as you can see, maybe I dropped you guys. It's a little windy out, so but I'm working right out here in the sun, so a little wind ain't helping. I'm sweating pretty good. Blisto's smart. He's back there in the shade, just watching, hanging out, making sure I don't go nowhere. But you saw I got that T-post in. I got it all wired up, and like I said, still got a long ways to go all the way up to the tractor. So I'm gonna get back to it. All right, Blisto just came up and told me it was time to take a break, but we ain't got too far to go. We got this post here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe more, and we've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 or so. So not looking too bad. Not a fencer, never will be, but it's doing good for what I'm gonna need. And yeah, I did notice that all the old fence posts, it was harder to tell before, but a lot of them are leaned way over. But that's okay. I think it's because might have hit a post or two, a time or two with the tractor. But go over here, take a break, finish this back up later. Well, back from my break. Got something to eat and struggling to get motivated to get back started on this, but ain't nobody gonna do it but me, and time's running by for the day. So, woo! Almost dropped y'all. So let me get going on this and finish it up. Ain't got too much further to go, so hopefully it don't take too long. All right, well, I got it all installed, at least up to this point where I'm gonna have to put in a post at the end. So I'll put a post in right in between here somewhere. That was an extreme close-up, wasn't it? Put a post in next weekend. So that's 660 feet of fence cleared, and the field fence installed. So yeah, it's a lot of work for one person, but it only took time, right? It's all just do a little, knock out a little, and then go on from there. So I got some of these mesquite trees that I need to pick up that I had to cut out of the way. Take some of them home to use on the pit. So let me get doing that. All right, got everything picked up over there by the fence line. Back over here at ground zero. Got to get all these mesquites chopped up so I can get the pieces I want off of them, and then go and dump the rest, put up a few tools that are on the back of the tractor. And I need to start hitting it fast because I got about an hour and a half before I need to leave to get back to town so I can attend some meetings tonight. What fun there. So let me get going on this. All right, that about does it for that stuff. Still got to go water the trees, but I think no need in recording that. Just putting water down, filling up some water buckets, and riding over there on the lawnmower, which I use as my ATV. Side by side, whatever. Got the little trailer on it, drive it around. That and the tractor. I would like to get side by side, but those things are so damn expensive. It's insane. I mean, $10,000 for a used one. Oh, it's crazy. Would be nice having the air conditioning, or a heater, but you don't drive them around that far. Really ain't gonna make that a difference once you get out. So yeah, don't see any need in spending that money on that. That is why I bought the Jeep at one point in time, because a side-by-side was, 12, 13, 14,000, even for a used one. And I got the Jeep for like 6,000. So it'd be nice if it ran now, but that's a whole nother story a whole nother day. I need to get it to the shop. So think I'm gonna call it a day. Got a lot done this weekend. It's been a good weekend. A little warm today, but overall it was really nice. So yep, had a good time out here. Enjoyed the weather, enjoyed the property, enjoyed getting that fence up. Not exactly, but glad to get the fence up, and whatever else. So until next time, gotta turn the water off real quick. It's overfilling the bucket. All right, till next time. Later.
We can make pie. With the stick? Yeah. Rhubarb pie? We should make one. I don't even like rhubarb though. Well, we can't get it from here though. We gotta find somewhere else.